Welcome back to Red District 101. We got the homie 211, Inglewood's own.
What's happening? What's happening?
How
man?
you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm chilling, man. Big work.
I just want to let you know I appreciate you for coming.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
We appreciate you for coming because a lot of artists say they're gonna come and they don't come.
Yeah.
But you text me back and you showed up, so
Yeah,
you good in my book. You always been good in my book, but for real now, you know what I mean. I kind of want to start from the beginning and tell people your story. I know you were signed to CTE back in the day. I would like to know, like, how originally did you link up with Jeezy and that whole process?
I linked up with Jeezy through Twin, which is part of QC and Motown right now. So he was like a childhood friend of mine, older homie, and he just took a liking to what I was doing. I started rapping, and shit, one day out of nowhere, he called me and was like, "You still rapping?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing a little something. I gotta play for you." And the next call I got was a few months later, like, "Man, I'm on the jet with Beyonce, Hove, and Jeezy. Man, we coming to Vegas." And then I'm like, "Okay." And then we kind of like broke into their little dinner. Jay-Z like, "Man, let him." After the Secret Service checked us, they like, "Man, let him in." And I kind of had a informal introduction to them. And then I got a call an hour later that there was some activity going on. I showed up with a gang of homies, to defend my boy that called in. And I guess Jeezy was just, amazed that a blood nigga show up for a Crip nigga like this. And the way I came, he probably just took a liking to it. He asked me if I rap, and every time he come to LA, he just started tapping in. And I was already in and out of Atlanta, doing my own thing. So I kind of was already familiar with what was going on. And then it took like a year and a few months or something like that, and I ended up getting signed. But I knew how to rap, but I didn't know how to rap.
Right. You didn't know how to compose a song and put together.
Nah, I didn't know how to do none of that shit. I didn't know what Pro Tools was. I just, just like a nigga beating on the table in the hood, just rapping. And when I got around them, I'm like, "Oh, this shit real." It didn't even click in that it was real until maybe like 2 years later. Like, shit, I gotta do something. I can't just be fucking off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta take advantage of this.
So you didn't have no records out or nothing. It was just off the muscle, just.
Yeah. I had blank CDs with niggas rapping. Like, even back then, I never even rapped on Pro Tools. We was recording from the mic to the MPC, and it came out. I don't know. We was in the homie garage. You know what I'm saying? I put all that on a blank CD and was giving them out in the hood. Ain't nobody never heard me rap outside of. Not even Inglewood, but outside of Centinela, La Cienega, Florence, and La Brea. It was just in my section. And they like, "Oh, he hard. I was just saying, kicking some shit. But when I got around real rappers, even the first 2 years, I was fucking off. You know what I'm saying? I was playing around, fucking with girls every night, just fucking off. You know what I'm saying?
And you was signed.
I was signed with a big ass chain on.
I remember that, the CTE chain.
Not a tape out. You know what I'm saying? And I gathered up a whole bunch of songs, threw that out. And my dumb ass wait a whole nother year later, gather up some more songs that ain't mixed, or I ain't never had a mix or none of that shit at this time. Make a cover, throw that out. But the hustle was overseeing the music, you know what I mean? Cause from what I know is do the music, print the CD, print the cover, put them out. And I used to hit every swap meet. You know what I'm saying? Every barbershop, everywhere, sell my shit for $20, $10. You give me $5. I already tripping. You know what I'm saying? And then I think 2000, the end of 2008, I came with a project called Product of the Block, and that's when I was kind of learning how to rap. You know what I'm saying? And it just became like a masterpiece. It took me a year to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I had everybody on there: Snoop, Terrence Martin, Spider Lope, Game, Mac 10. I had Jeezy on there, and it just formed into something. And then I had my little scammer partners before. This was before scamming was scamming.
Became a scammer.
You know, my nigga slid, and I had 20,000 copies. You know what I'm saying? We slid credit card. I sent the dummy in there to go grab 20,000 copies. You know what I'm saying? Hard copies. And like I said, it was the grind was overseeing. But at this time, the music and the grind was matching. So it was like I was giving homies boxes. Like I just hit for 100 bricks or something like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
All my little homies was my distributors. So I give them a box. Back then, a box of CDs was 200 CDs. Man, take that. I don't want no money back. I just want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So with them 20,000 copies, like solidified me, and you know what I'm saying, put both feet in the game, you know what I'm saying, and I flooded the whole city, and that kind of like started my name as a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, so that's how that kind of like.
What I think Jeezy has like a liking to West Coast artists because
Yeah.
you know he signed you.
He signed Rocket.
Rocket. I was gonna ask you about Rocket. Then he also signed YG
signed
years.
YG, yeah.
So what is it about the West Coast you think he just about the
Everybody
artists?
like the West Coast. Everybody just from our gangsterism, the way we, I don't know. It's just I done lived everywhere. I done lived in New York, New Jersey, Vegas, fucking Atlanta. I done been everywhere in the Midwest, and it's like niggas love LA. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It's like niggas love LA. Niggas want to be like LA niggas. Niggas like the way we dress, the way we talk. You know what I'm saying? Weed always becomes, you know,
I know they big on the
topic
weed.
of conversation anywhere that's not in California. Niggas be like, man, what's up with that weed though? And that'll bring you together on a relationship, and you end up being a plug somewhere because we get it like so easy.
Yeah.
It's so much easy access to get weed, but you go to Middle America, the South, and the East Coast, it ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga be your friend just off of the strength of trying to get a weed plug.
Get a weed plug.
It's your boy D Moss. To watch the full interview, make sure y'all go to reddistrictlife.com.